Hi there. In this video we'll be taking a look at an Ikea KRUX desk light, working light, writing light for kids. As you can see here, tested and approved for children. And it's warm white, 2700 Kelvin, which is awesome. It basically makes about the same type of light as the sun does, from what you can clearly see here. Sun out, this light indoors, it's okay. So, and yeah, the shape of it kind of similar to a little dog and a button on the front, and it's all sorts of adjustable. Do we have any info anywhere? The included LED light source is replaceable. That's freaking awesome. It's extremely rare to find stuff like this with replaceable LED light. That's cool. So yeah, let's get into the box. Well packed, and the first thing that I see is awesome from my point of view. We have a transformer. Let's see. It gives us 24 volts DC. So this cable is only getting 24 volts. You cannot electrocute yourself. That's freaking awesome, especially if you use this for kids. Perfect. Any warnings in known language? Strangulation hazard. Keep cord out of reach of infants and toddlers. Do not remove this tag. Yeah, I'm a bit sorry, but I need to remove this tag. We don't have infants or toddlers in the house anymore. They are grown up now. First impression, this is exactly the same adapter as Ikea purifiers have. And that's good because we had zero problems with these adapters. And there we have this little braided cable that actually looks really nice, and it's thin because it only has 24 volts and it's fairly flexible, so that is great. This base really heavy, if you want any info, so 3.4 watts. Was that the same thing? Oh no, they are telling us how much we can actually take from that thingy, because I think on this we have 2.2 watts, so probably the bulb inside is a 2.2 watts, but this is the max. I'm expecting 3.4 watts. Again, this is heavy, so it will not topple over. Plastic, no rubber pads, but you do need to be able to move it around on your desk, so maybe you do not want rubber. Next, plastic. Nice tactile switch. I like that. This, yeah, I think it's still plastic, or could be actually metal. This could be metal. It feels a bit cold. Yeah, this is metal. This is not plastic. This is metal. Okay, this. I would have liked to say metal, but no, it's still plastic because we do have the injection point. So yeah, it's still plastic, doesn't matter, it's good. We have the little eyes, the little ears, a nice diffuser at the front, and what? It's a bit weird. They made this, they made it black, so we have the eyes which are actually not painted, and the rest is painted. Although it doesn't really look like paint, but it looks like paint in this area, doesn't it? Anyway, let's open this thingy, this screw, and see what type of bulb we have inside. Now, this is unexpected. We have brown plastic. Maybe it's some sort of recycled plastic. This is why they went this way. It's weird, because that means that this is also painted. So everything is painted on top of this. So yeah, we have the little bulb in here, and the type is GUZ 3.5. That's interesting. Let's see. Are these the rotating type? How do you get this type of bulb out? Or you just pull on it? They are not common, at least for me, in part of Europe where I'm They are a bit... Will this light up a tiny bit? Because I see some light guides holding them in place. That's interesting. Anyway, let me try and get this out. And I managed to get it out to get more info about it. Do we find out? Ah, it's special for Ikea, so we don't know who made it. So it's 200 lumens, 2.2 watts. Can you actually upgrade it? Because you can see here, it allows us up to 3.4 watts. So yes, in theory you could upgrade this, but I don't think it's required because this is a desk lamp and I surely do not want it to be over bright. 91 lumen per watt, yeah, that's decent in terms of efficiency. The spread angle ain't that great, 36 degrees, but at the same time we have a diffuser that has a locked in nut in there, and the screw is a captive screw, so you will not lose it when replacing the bulb. And yes, interesting construction with that. For the ears, they look like light guides, but the ears are black, so I don't know. We'll see when we turn this on. In here, yeah, you can see, so this is metal because it's coming out in here where they put a nut on it that also holds this socket in place, and it's again Ikea branded. And this bulb seems to be polarized, so you cannot really put it in any other way. And to get it out, you slowly just wiggle it on it and continue to pull. You do not rotate or do anything like that. And to get it in, I think, yeah, probably it's already in. Yeah, that was anticlimactic. It's already in. It was just a pop and it went in. So, okay, I guess at this point, let's turn this on. The only thing that I'm not that happy about, the paint seems a bit thin on this. A bit thicker coat or made from white plastic directly, but white plastic light would actually shine through it. Yeah, maybe they had a reason to go with dark plastic and paint it, because otherwise we would have some light leakage through this and might look weird. So yeah, okay, I understand this. This easily adjustable, a child could do it, and they are highly adjustable. So yeah, you can see quite a lot of movement in it. Great. Let's plug it in. And now we will be able to see another great thing about the design they choose. You do not normally need to rotate this. I'm just rotating because I'm only using one hand, and if I rotate it's easier to pull out. On an Ikea desk, which will be linked in the description, it goes right through that hole. So basically, if you would have a 22 volt plug, would be much bigger and would not go through this hole. Now the only downside to this is the hole itself remains uncovered at the moment, and Ikea I don't think sells any type of cover that would actually allow the... Oh, but I can drill this. I can totally drill this inside of it, but then I'm not sure the plug actually fits to the inside. Let me check. I can totally drill this and still have enough wall. Okay, so I guess I'm doing that now. I cannot stop myself. To make a hole in this, I decided to just use a Dremel, and I will make it the same size as the inside of this, and then I will actually file down the connector just a little bit to go in here. And I think this went well, not perfect, but good enough. Grinded down the connector from the left variant to the right one. Yeah, we have two of these. So anyway, it doesn't look as nice as it did before, but doesn't really matter for us because this will not be visible. It's hidden under the desk. No contacts, no wires were exposed, so I have zero fears that I damaged anything in this thingy. and again it's only 24 volts, so yeah, I'm quite quite safe with this, but yeah, don't do it if you don't need to, obviously. Now let me do the second one, and it's obviously now passing through this hole quite easily. Where are you? Doesn't care anymore, and it will look rather nice. And it's in. But as always, when you go off the beaten path and you start inventing things, these were not meant to lock in here. These are not like in standard desks where they lock and you pass wires through them. Cannot really talk. These are just some random small covers that somehow sit in there, and the wire is able to pull it to the side. So double-sided tape comes to the rescue, and we should be able to now permanently stick it in there, and it's done. No cable will ever take it out of there. Great. And it's looking great. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice light, and you can adjust it to where you need it. Yeah, this is nice. It's enough light for writing, but not too much light that it blinds you, and the color of it, it's also really nice. This is freaking great. I just need to fix that wire, make it straight down the wall. Yeah, so what can I say? Yeah, no light coming through the ears, only through the back of these things. A tiny bit, probably to expel some of the heat produced, so I have no idea what was with that transparent plastic holding the ears in place. Okay, you can still somewhat see the outline of the bulb itself, but just a tiny bit. Man, this cable is driving me nuts. I need to find something to stick it to the wall and keep it perfectly straight. But yeah, another time. Just a bit of info from the manual. If the cable is damaged, obviously take it to Ikea to have it replaced. What are you assembling on this thing? Anyway, that's weird. So you just plug it in. Yes, it also rotates from the top from what I see, but for me that it makes no sense because you rotate the base itself, so I don't care about that at all. This, and you can adjust how tight it is by the screw on the side, and another screw for how tight this other hinge is, but in ours they were perfect from the factory, so I'm not touching that. How to remove the bulb, already did that to show you. Then put it back together. This is the type of bulb, and not really sure what in different languages, so they doubled the page to have the same instructions even with the different languages. Okay, I guess. And again, right here, same instructions, other languages, and on off. That's quite self-explanatory for anybody in this world, I hope. And a bit more info. So they are safe from age 3 to 14. If you are above 14, maybe you are not safe around this light. Anyway, they use low voltages, and they have no touchable surfaces that are warmer than 43 degrees Celsius, so that they cannot burn you or even feel really, really hot. And yeah, that's about it. And that's about it for my side. Yeah, the arrangement might be weird for some of you, but one of our daughters might be left-handed or ambidextrous, not really sure. But until she starts school, we are not 100% what hand she will choose to write with. So yeah, maybe this setup will change, maybe will remain the same, because I think you need to have light from the opposite side of the hand you are writing with. So if you are writing with your right hand, you need light from the left. And if you are writing with your left hand, you need light from your right. Anyway, might change, but this is how we did it until now, and obviously I can remove those things and move them anywhere on these desks. And that's about it. So for the moment, I bumped into one. 0 hit up until now. 0 hit. No hit whatsoever. So that's quite nice. Hope this video helps you. In which case, please give it a like. Check out my other videos. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye.